Well, I think for the next, 3 or 4 episodes, they be very similar. I make the same introduction. So it's again John make the movie at the time when he was January 24 in Vienna, and you see the parts what he did, and we just put it together. So enjoy this part. It's a while, then it is changing again. Enjoy it. This setup, did we do this one? Let me check. No, this is not on the photos. This is that's a little heavy. It's a lot of oil there. This one. Okay, let's take the frame ones first. No, it's the bright one. The dark ones have to go first. Yeah, that had been all the dark ones. There was a kind of inner feeling of darkness. I remember only that. I don't know what was exactly going on. Maybe it was 1990. That could be 1990. Yeah. It could be the year, I think, when I got divorced from my first marriage. That could be also the reason of the black ones. That was a depressive time for me. It was not fun. And I think that could be the reason of that time of paintings. That was around the time as far as I remember. Maybe that was the reason. Oh yes, photo. Backside, photograph. It's done. Next one, in front, we do it the same. Yeah, it's done. And if I remember that, if you photograph now with a camera like this, and you have thousands of pictures on the stick, on the digital, and you had with the old cameras to make photographs, you had 12, or maximum if you had the small format 36, and the film was over, and you had to bring it to the shop, and you have to wait a week till the result is there, and then you have seen is it okay or not okay. Oh my god, what time. Sometimes it's good if the mankind develops a new technology. That is really helpful. We have here an interesting phenomenon. We need there No, it's flat. No, there is some stick. We need a little sponge. I bring a sponge because there is a little eine kleine Delle. Eine kleine Delle. By the way, this is a very old one. It's a one from the childhood or early time.
Is it a particular place?
I can't remember anywhere. I think it was anywhere where. I think that was Edelsgrub. That was in the Steiermark, the house of Gwendolyn. What we visit one day.
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah. That was Gwendolyn, the house of Gwendolyn Leick there. That was the room of her boyfriend. He was a painter. Müller was his name. What was the first name? Bernhard Müller. Bernhard Müller was his name, and that was his artwork painting room. And there was a painting from him on the wall, and that was his room, I think. Bernhard Müller with that window there. I think that was the house there. Something like that. So I bring the sponge.
And they're by the sink.
The sink?
Yeah, right next to the sink, yep.
And a little bucket with water.
Mm-hmm.
And the sink. Ringelspiel. There is we take an old one. That's fine. Water.
And do we want some?
No, we don't
Okay.
need it. It can stay wet because that is good, that it spans better. So, yeah, I thought on the front side I feel that there is something what was not in my mind when I painted it. It must be there stuck something in, but this is luckily with the oil. It's not a problem. It's exactly here. We wetted that. So, did I photograph it? I have to see it, and probably, and then it scans, and
Could we hang this one in
This is-
Bob? Could we hang this one in Bob?
of course you can.
Beautiful.
You like this?
I really like it. Yeah. Really nice.
Yes, we can. Then let's take it to the other home.
Yeah, that was a
place.
really nice one.
We take it to the other house. Then I give you this one up here. It's on the backside wet, but it doesn't.
In fact, this is interesting. Did you
Sonntagsfischl.
did the I see a scratched out number? Did
Yes, I painted it in 80. Let me see, 1980.
was it 7 and then you reworked it in 89?
It was.
It almost looks like a-
87. And 2 years later, I overworked it. There was something not complete finished or
Ah.
finished once, and I thought, no, I don't like it anymore, and overpainted it. Yes, that happens. By the way, the secret of the big paintings, of the early big paintings, about the canvas in this size, like here in the middle,
Oh, yes.
canvas like that is about 2 meter to 150 or something, or 120 to nearly 180 to 140 or something in this size. I spent a lot of that canvas, and they had been white, the ground color to start, and before I started to paint, I had a time when I thought, it's so difficult for a young artist to make a living. It's so difficult for a young artist to make your artwork and to live from that. And it was a really difficult time. And I started to take in black ink, and I wrote letters on the paintings. I wrote letters. I wrote how shitty the time is and how difficult it is, what I had to do, how difficult it is to make money. It was a protest letter from a young artist against the society that they don't support artists enough that they can make a living and can work on. Because I was never a lazy guy, I was always a hard worker. And I said, it's unfair that you be a hard worker in your artwork and you don't have the success, and the society outside don't appreciate your work. Everybody else who works in other business, in other shops, they do the same hard work and they get paid well, and what you do is not appreciated and not paid. And I wrote it all down on these canvases. I wrote, I think 4 or 5 full with letters. I wrote that, let them dry, look them up, and then I overpainted them. And I said, one day in the faraway future, somebody will look through the old paintings with X-ray, and then they find the letters. And then in 300 years later, they see what stories.
Take a photo of it before you painted over it.
I didn't take a photo of it. I did not, because I said, this is now closed and I overwork it, but the layers you can X-ray find out. It is for the future. It's a message to the future. One day somebody finds it, and that's enough in the future. Then they can think what difficult time it was here. The young artist had not a chance to get supported more if they really work hard, and so. I thought it's unfair. The society is not set up for that. But it was my personal kind of protest. I said, so hidden secret for the future. We have one of the black ones on the board more. We have a lot of them. I wait.
This one photo.
We have this one photo, and now is the question. This had been sealed now 14 years.
Wow.
14
And-
years we have not opened it. 2010 I sealed them. thing, and now we just thought before, shall we take it as a whole package and put it in the storeroom, and somebody in 10 years later opens it and said, you can buy a bunch, we don't know what is inside, but I'd be curious to open it now myself and see what is inside, what kind of period was that, and what stuff is this inside.
It's like a time capsule.
It's a time capsule, exactly. So, we find out now what it is. If we can open that, make it complicated, that's easier. It's a time capsule. So, let's see what pops up from this. They stick together a little bit. It's anyway good to open them. There's sticky tape still there. There one. So what is this with sticky tape? Filled up. This is so bubbles of Dreamworld bubbles. This is Dreamworld bubble structure. Let me see, that's probably more of that. Two good glued together.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Dreamworld bubbles, nice. And these ones, they stick together. That's so long from the exhibition. That's good that we open them.
Oh.
There is more. Let's see what is here. Yeah, it would be sometimes good you don't keep them glued together in the exhibition. Take them apart early. The sticky tape gets old. Part of an old painting. So let's see. That had been, I don't know, that had been from any exhibition anywhere, I think so. That was a, there is somebody on the door, wait a second. I go and open. Who is that?